Alright, part 3, differential equations. Wild Hog's logistic model. Well, first it starts, well, let's go here. Solve the separable differential equation with the initial condition of P is 0 equals 80. T is weak. That's like how many hogs were there originally. They moved into your area. So now, dp dt equals this. So divide. P times this, P times that. This divides out. So we have dp dt and over this equals, so we have dp dt over this equals 0.2. Now we're going to go ahead and rewrite this. dp dt, this over this, equals 0.2. Get the reciprocal of this, it's up here. So now we have dp dt times this equals 0.2. Now rewrite this, flip it. So now we have this multiplied by dt both sides, these are gone. So 1 over this dp equals this dt. So now 1 is 4,000, 4,000, and add that together. So now put all this together. So now we have 1 over 1 divided by this, get the reciprocal of this, flip it upside down. And 1 times that, same thing. Now we need to go ahead and take the integral, both sides. Now this one need to rewrite it another way. It's easier, it's harder to do right there. Rewrite the left side with the partial fractions. So this one over this equals a over this, b over this. So now multiply by p 4,000 minus p, p 4,000 minus p, p 4,000 minus p, all the way across. What's going to happen now is we have this right here, that p equals 4,000, so put 4,000 there, 4,000 there. That's going to be 0 times that, 0. That's going to be 4,000b. 4,000 equals 4,000b, divide by 4,000, divide by 4,000, so b must be what? 1. Now, let p equals 0. 4,000 equals this again. 4,000 equals a times 4,000 minus 0, 0, 0 times that, 0. That's going to be 4,000a, that's gone. So now we divide both sides by 4,000. Divide by 4,000 on both sides. We have 4,000, 4,000, a is 1. So 4,000 over p, 4,000 minus p equals 1 over p plus 1 over 4,000 minus p from the end of our partial fractions. Now, let's substitute. This is the original problem. So instead of this, we're going to write this way. Let's express it this way. Now, the derivative of the bottom part, 4,000 minus p, is a negative 1. So I'll put negative 1 there, negative 1, same thing. Okay. And now we can do this formula here. F prime over f equals ln of f of x. This is f prime over f, yes. This is f prime over f, yes. So ln of this minus ln of that. Integrate this is just going to be 0.2t plus c1. Now, log, we have log minus log. Is there a formula for that? Yes. The formula is ln of a minus ln of b is equal to ln of a over b. That's how I got from here to here. Now, next step. We're going to take e to this side, e to that side. What does that mean? It means e to the ln of this, e to the ln of that. So now we have e to this side, those two together, e to the first one and the second one from this formula right here. So now e to c1, let's call it c2, just to give it another name. So we have c2 times that, e stays there. Now e to ln, another formula, e ln of a is just the a, so e ln of this is just that. We'll rewrite this, c2 times that. So now multiply both sides by e to the negative 0.2, e to the negative 0.2, both sides. So now this and this is going to be a 0. That, leave it like that. E to the 0, and e to the 0 is going to be a what? A 1. Formula, e to the 0, 5 to the 0, and 7 to the 0 is a 1. Now we have this, C2. Now let's multiply by 4,000 minus P, 4,000 minus P, both sides. So now, when we do that, these will cancel. P e to the negative 0.2 equals C2 e to 4,000 minus P. 4,000 C2 minus C2 times P. So now we're going to add to both sides. PC2, PC2, these are gone. So we have P e to that plus PC2 equals this number. Now I'm going to factor out the P's right here. See the P's right there? I can factor the P out. And we're going to get P times this expression equals 4,000 C2. Now divide by e to the negative 0.2, e to the negative 0.2 plus C2. These are gone. So we have P equals this. Now, we're going to multiply by this magic one right here. So 1 over C2 times the top, 1 over C2 times the bottom, numerator, denominator. We're going to get 4,000 C2 C2, 1 over C2, e to that, plus C2 over C2. So now this cancels. This becomes 1, so we have this left over. Now, I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this a little bit. And let's see, I don't want to rewrite this. The way I want to rewrite it is let 1 over C2 equals C, big C. So replace this with big C. So now we have this. So now P of T is, this is the expression. So we're going to use this with our initial condition. P of 0 equals 80. Let's put it in there. P of 0 is 4,000. C, e to that number times 0 plus 1 is 80. E that's going to be 0. E to 0 is going to be a 1. 1 times C is going to be C plus 1 on the bottom denominator. So we have 4,000 over C plus 1 equals 80. Now, rewrite this two fractions. Can we cross multiply? Yep. Let's cross multiply. 1 times that times that. 4,000, 80C, 80. Cross multiply. Now let's go minus 80 minus 80. These are gone. So we have 3920 equals 80C. Divide by 80, divide by 80. These are gone. So 80 goes in there on the calculator 49 times. So C is 49. So now, C is 49. So we're going to replace it. Big C is 49. So we have 49 e to that power right there. That's our P of T function. Tells us the number of wild hogs living in our little corn farm or whatever we have. Now, 0 initially. P of 0 is 4,000 divided by this. And put it in the calculator. Let's do it in the calculator. So we're going to put 4,000 divided by 49 and second ln of negative 0.2 times 0, close it, and we're down, plus 1, close it, enter, we get 80, which is right there, 80. Now, second number, the next one, let's put a 10 in there, 10. So what happens now? 10 weeks later, we have 524.14. And keep going. What happens 20 weeks later? We have 2108. And what happens 30 weeks later? After the hogs got to your little corn farm there, we have 3,566 right there. So now, let's go to the next one. As you continue on, you will see that at 40, we get 3935, and at 50, we get 39.91, and at 60 we get 3998, and 70 we get 3999.83, and the last one at 80 and 90. At 80 we get 3999.97, and the last one here is 90. Let's put a 90 in there. 90. We ended up with 399.97.015. So now, those are the answers we got for the. That means that the population is, and also notice, at first the graph goes up super fast, exponential, and then it's going to levels off the logistics. So let's do a picture of this. Alright, as you can see, at 0 there was 80. That's how many moved in first originally to your corn farm. 10 weeks later, there's 524. 30 weeks later, 20 weeks later, there's 21. 30, there's 3,566. 40, and then 50, and then 60. And look at the numbers. See how they're leveling off closer to what? 4,000? Because there's only so much food, and there's only so much water for these guys to hang out at. So eventually that'll level it off right there. The logistic curve will start going that way. There you go. You got a bunch of little pets, not pests, pets out there. Give me some more corn. Thank you.